Alright, so for the party song, there's not really going to be an intro. It just starts off with a verse where he sings, do you want to come to a party? My friends pick me up in a truck at 11:30. Starts singing about that, so it's going to sound like this. Okay, something like that. I think it ends on like a bit of a harmonic. So all we're doing then, really simple kind of palm muting. So for the entire thing, take this part of your hand there, your palm, lay it down on the strings so you get this muted sound, and I think you can play the entire thing with one finger. And what we're going to do to start with, index finger onto fret 7, string 6. We're going to play it 6 times in total. We're going to break it up though, so it's kind of like twice, then 3 times, then once. So dun 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 dun. Okay, and then go down a string. Let's slide it all the way down to fret 4. And back up to fret 7. Okay, so. Okay, that's verse A. I think you're going to play that a couple of times. Then we'll go into verse B, which is almost identical, apart from if you look right at the end, when we go back up to fret 7, we're only going to play it 3 times and then go up to fret 9, okay? So that'll sound like this. Okay, that's verse B. Look at verse C now then. It's going to start off the same, so. Okay, and then if you look at the tab, we're just going to play once more. Dun 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 dun. And then all we're going to do is a bit of a harmonic. Something like that. And what we're doing there, index finger, you're going to lay that down pretty much on the actual metal inlay there, okay? So sort of over strings 5 and 6, so like this. And all we're going to do is just play those 2. And you can move it around a little bit and you get slightly different sounds. You know, so just keep playing around until you hear a sound you like. There we go. So it's going to end with okay, so that's like the verses there then for the party song. Next up we've got verse D, and I've just separated this from the other verses because instead of playing single notes we're going to be doing power chords, okay? And it's just going to sound like this then. Okay, so it's very similar, exactly the same strumming pattern, that kind of thing. And if you actually look at the tab, the top note in each shape is going to be the same as what we've played. Okay, all we're going to be doing is adding on our ring finger and little finger to make it into like a full power chord. So to start off with then, index finger, fret 7, string 6, ring finger on fret 9, string 5, your little finger, fret 9, string 4. It's going to go do-do-do-do-do. Okay, and then go down a string, do-do-do-do-do-do. All the way down to frets 4 and 6. And back up to 7 and 9. So in total. Okay, that's verse D. Take a look at the tab now, we're on to verse E. It's going to start off the same, apart from right at the end, when we get to 7 and 9 again, we're just going to play it 3 times and then slide it up to 9 and 11. So, okay, so. Okay, and finally, verse F, it's going to go back to that first position. If you look at the tab, we're going to play it like normal and then play it once more at the end and then put your fingers on the strings to stop it from ringing out, so it's going to go do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, so hopefully you're okay with that. Like I said, it's the exact same strumming pattern that we played in the earlier verses, so that all we're doing is putting our other fingers on. You see what I mean? So the entire verses then, D, E and F, what we've just learned is just going to sound like this. Okay. So the pre-chorus then, this is when they start singing about, and then I saw her standing there with green eyes and long blonde hair, I think it is. So what we're going to do is, well, I think first of all you should probably put your amp to a clean tone. I'm just not going to bother because I can't be bothered to get up and change my amp settings. So I'm going to play it distorted, but it'll sound like this then. Okay, so to play that then, little finger on fret 4, string number 4, your middle finger, fret 2, string number 4, and your index finger on fret 1, string 4. We're going to play string 4 once, take your little finger off, and then take your middle finger off. So, do, 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 okay? And then what we're going to do is put your middle finger onto fret 2, string 5, your ring finger, fret 2, string 4, and then again, your index finger, fret 1, string 4, okay? And this time we're going to go string 5, then string 4, and then take your ring finger off and play string 4 again. So, okay, so that's the next shape. If you look at the tab, we're actually going to do that twice. So again, okay, then to finish off, index finger, fret 2, string number 5, we're going to play that twice, and then just move it up to fret 4 and play it once. So, do, do, do. So in total, do, 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 do. Okay, and you know, experiment with it. Like, you don't have to use those exact fingers, but you know, that's how you play it anyway. So that's the, and then I saw her standing there, and then after that part, it starts singing about she might be the one, maybe we'd have some fun, and that's going to be where you crank up your distortion. It's going to sound like this. Okay, so pretty basic, but all we're going to be doing is muting it all, palm muting, so that kind of sound again. Index finger, fret 2, string number 5, going to go down and up 6 times, and then it's going to be your ring finger onto fret 4, string 5, and do the same thing. So, and just keep repeating that, okay? So if you look at the first part of the tab, we're going to do that, you know, entire thing twice. If you look at the tab now, it's just updated a bit. We're going to start off the same. Okay, but in the very last note, instead of playing fret 4 6 times, we're just going to play it once, normally, so don't mute it. But what you're going to do is stop it as soon as you've played it by putting your hand down again, okay? So right from the start of that part then. Okay, so that's how to play the pre-chorus there then. Right, so for the main chorus, that's the da-da-da, da-na-na part where, you know, that's what they're singing. And it's going to be 2 parts, guitar 1 and guitar 2. We'll start off with guitar 1 then, which is going to sound like this then. Okay, so power chords basically. We're going to play each power chord 6 times. We're going to play it once and then down and up 5 more times. So do da 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 do, and then move do da 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 do. Okay, so start off with index finger, fret 7, string 6. Your ring finger, fret 9, string 5, little finger, fret 9, string number 4, and like I said, do da 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 da. Okay, then go down a string, from there all the way down to frets 4 and 6, and slide it all the way back up to 7 and 9. Okay, so okay, so that's guitar 1 part. Guitar 2 is going to be similar to the pre-chorus that we played earlier, and it's just going to sound like this then. Okay, So it's like the same, just added in a couple of extra notes. It's going to be a middle finger on fret 2, string 5. I'm going to play that twice, and then it's going to be your ring finger onto fret 2, string number 4, okay, and then your index finger, fret 1, string number 4. So do, 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 do. Okay, and from there, stretching over with your little finger to fret 4, string number 5. Going to play this 3 times, and then it's going to be your middle finger onto fret 2, string 4 again, and then index finger, fret 1, string 4. So in total, okay, so do 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 do, and then finish off. You go back to fret number 4 with your little finger on string 5. Okay, so okay, so that's basically how you play that part. If you look at the tab, the second part, like the second 2 bars, are exactly the same as the first. So that's guitar 2 for the chorus, and again in total I'll play it twice and it'll sound like this. Okay, so that's guitar 2, and obviously guitar 1 was the, you know, power chord thing, okay? And I think that actually brings us to the end of the song almost. I think after it does the chorus, it does the verses a couple more times, does the pre-chorus a couple of times, then it plays the main chorus again, and then that's just going to bring us right to the end of the song. And all the song does ends with this power chord, and just let it ring out. So that's your index finger onto fret 2, string 5, ring finger, fret 4, string 4, your little finger, fret 4, string number 3. Just play those 3 strings downwards and let it ring out. Okay, so that's how to play the party song by Blink-182. Hope you've enjoyed the lesson. It's a little bit confusing, some of the picking, especially like maybe like the sort of first verse there, you know, that kind of part, but sort of practice it really slowly until you're okay with it, and then you can, you know, sort of move your hands around a little bit quicker.